I'm Cindy. I'm the follow-up coordinator here at Redeem of Take the City. I was impacted through this ministry myself personally about 3 years ago when I was struggling with addiction. I was in a drug program that I knew I was not going to be able to complete without a safe place to live. One of the guys just overheard me talking, and he said, "Hey, there was these people doing outreach the other day in the street, and they were talking about how they help ladies get out of addiction, out of trafficking, go to a safe house. I wonder if they would have a place for you to live." He said, "I'll go get their card." It was actually Jessica Cronin's card, and I called her. Within 45 minutes, they picked me up. They took me home with them and washed my clothes and talked to me and prayed with me, and I've never been the same. Redeem helps women in any way that they need help. If they need their birth certificate and they don't have a ride to the health department, I'll drive them. If they need housing, we'll find the perfect house for them. If they need substance abuse treatment, I've driven them to Birmingham, as far as Birmingham for treatment. We help with whatever they need. Some of them just really need community, and so they come in a few times a week. We just talk. A lot of them are just looking for community. So if you're struggling with addiction, with homelessness, with continued incarceration, domestic violence, or if you just feel alone and you need somebody to talk to, we're here. If you need some clothes, we got plenty of clothes. If you need some shoes, we would love to give you some shoes. But more than anything, we want to restore your worth. We want to remind you who you are. You're a daughter of the Most High God. He loves you no matter what. And we're here for you. We want to help you. And I was just inspired by the community here. They're just wonderful people. They have a smile on their face. I saw joy in them, and I wanted that. They inspired me to remember who I was.
You always make sure I had something to eat, clothes, shoes, hygiene, praying over me numerous amounts of times, and taking me to go try to look at the one rehab, which is the one I eventually ended up getting into.
Look at God.
I'm not ever turning away from the Lord again.
Amen.
Because I'm too busy trying to work on get my life back together fully all the way that it needs to be.
Yeah.
And get my kids home.
I remember one day we were in the prayer room, and I was praying over you, and the Lord just had me start praying for forgiveness.
Yeah.
You had a lot of anger and unforgiveness in your heart, and I started praying that God would help you to forgive people that had hurt you, and you just started naming people, and it was powerful. I believe the Lord did a heart work on you that day. What would you say to other women that are struggling in addiction right now?
That it's okay to reach out for help, and that if they don't know anybody, that they can come up here to Take the City and talk to you and have you pray over them and help you find the right facility for them to get into to get help. Yeah, I want to see them get help, men and women.
Yeah, men and women, you're right.
Yeah, because everybody deserves a chance.
I think you'd be amazing working in rehabs.